I'm pretty excited. Pretty excited. And whether you are joining me live this afternoon, it's 4 p.m. on the East Coast, and which is what 1 p.m. 1 o'clock in the afternoon on the West Coast. So some of you may be catching this as a recording because perhaps you're at work. Okay. So I just want to say I'm excited, and I'm going to jump right in because there's a lot that I want to cover. And this is all about showing you inside of Digital Wealth Academy, doing a walkthrough through Digital Wealth Academy. Um, but I want to set the tone before I begin, okay? Um, no matter how your day has been going, how your week has been going, how last month went, I would like for you to just take a moment, take a moment, take a deep breath, and no matter when you're watching this, whether you're here with me right now or you're going to see this later on, no matter when, take a deep breath. And I want you to go into your imagination. I want you to go into your imagination, and I want you to allow yourself, at least for a moment, to bring into your mind's eye and feel what it feels like to really have the freedom that you want, the freedom that you dream about. Um, Not worrying about money, not worrying about the bills, not worrying about whatever problems are going on in the house or with family. Um, Living where you want to live, not where you have to live because of your income. Not worrying about what's going on with your career, not worrying about whether or not you're happy on your job or not, whether or not the job is going great or downsizing or whatever it is, just not having those worries. At different points in our life, it brings different issues. So, not worrying about any of the issues, any of the isms, no, not worrying about ageism, sexism, racism, none of the isms, just being able to have that control over your destiny, over your day to day life, waking up when you want to wake up, seeing what you want to see when you wake up, putting your feet on the floor that that you want to put your foot on, being where you want to be. I want you to allow yourself to to try to get as close as you can to feeling what that must really be like, not having to punch anybody's clock. Okay? Allow yourself that. Allow yourself it. Okay? Um, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Arnitha Webb, and I am a global lifestyle strategist and founder of RYL Abroad, Redesigning Your Life to Move Abroad. And thank you for joining me again, if you're joining me now or if you're going to see this later on. And just so you see I have my headset on today. I got my noise canceling headset on because the name of the game for me is to be prepared to do whatever it is you need to do no matter where you are. I happen to be at my sister's house, and there's some kids in the house. I wanted to make sure that we didn't hear any of the kids, so I got my noise canceling headset on. Okay. All right. Um, didn't prepare a presentation or anything because we're going to do this very organically. Okay. I actually printed out an outline for myself. I don't even know that I will follow it um, because, again, I'm excited about Digital Wealth Academy. And I'll tell you straight away that I was in the process with RYL Abroad, I was in the process of, working on and perfecting Launch Accelerator, which if anyone who has ever developed a course, an online course, a coaching program, know that it's easier said than done, especially if you really care about it being substantive and doing what you delivering what you're promising. So I was in the throes of doing that. And look, I'm an experienced curriculum developer, designer, whatever you want to call it. I've been in education for so long. And when I say education, I mean both sides of it, corporate training and K-12, credentialed in both areas. So I've developed programs. I've sold programs to the federal government before. I've developed K-12 programs as well. So I was in the throes of that, and it's a daunting task. And then I came across Digital Wealth Academy, and I'm a hard critic. I, I really am a hard critic of these sorts of things. And I got to tell you, it has already made such an impact in my life, and it is so thorough that RYL Abroad Community is brand spanking new. We just got onto the school platform a few weeks ago. I don't know that I've even been on it for a month, maybe about a month now. So we are brand new, and everything's happening so fast. What can I tell you? I don't want to spend too much time just talking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share screen, okay? And let's share screen first, and so that you can, let's start here, okay? And this is the first thing that I've put on the calendar under the RYL Abroad community. Okay, so this is our first Zoom that's going to go into the community. And ironically, Digital Wealth Academy is a course, is a program that is consistently updated, constantly updated. I've seen just in the time that I've been with them, they're just dropping updates. This is something that I really do love about them. So I'm going to start with an asset, with a PDF here that's going to first walk us through some updates. Now, we're not going to stay in a PDF format, just to let you know. We are going to go behind the scenes, as I said, to get you here, right? We're going to go behind the scenes so that you can get a walkthrough of what it's like when when or if you decide to purchase Digital Wealth Academy. But we're going to start here because it's focusing on some updates that just dropped like within the last 7 days. Okay. First off, this creator here, Richard Uzzi, is more entrenched in Digital Wealth Academy. And I got to tell you, because I've seen some of his videos, I've actually had a short call with him. He's the real deal. He is the real deal. So he is definitely in there. So they made that announcement as he's now a co-creator within Digital Wealth Academy. So we got him. Okay. Now let's see what else is new. Update 1. All of this is like hot off the presses. That's why it was no sense in me doing a presentation, all this, all the fuss. You can just see what they're giving us. Okay, update number 1. And more clarity on 3 implementation paths that you can take in the course so that you can kickstart and accelerate the process. That's an update. Another update that just came out, in the mindset module, you have updates in there, in that particular module. Okay. Update number 3, the digital marketing module has also been updated. Okay. So these are modules that was already there, but there's updates in them. Technology and business, and especially online business, is moving so fast. When you are thinking about buying a course these days, you really do have to have to take into consideration whether or not it's even relevant anymore. Because even, let's take, for example, ChatGPT. I've been with OpenAI for a couple of years now, so it's not new to me, ChatGPT. But even with that, that's a good example of just how fast things are really moving in online business, in technology. So this is one of the things this is why I'm starting here. This is one of the things that I really like about Digital Wealth Academy, because their updates are constant. Okay, so let's keep looking at what has changed just in the last 7 days. Okay, and thank you for whomever, because I heard the ding go off, so someone just came in. Okay, Here is another update just from the last week. In this particular module, or this looks like a new module, the viral reel system. So that's the fourth update that just dropped in the last 7 days. Okay. This is consistent. Some of their updates are every 2 weeks, bi-weekly, some are monthly. But it is a program, a course, if you will, that again is not stagnant. It's keeping up with the changes of the industry. Update number 5, digital marketing for men module. Okay, I really like that. Another update, let's see, we can kind of bypass that. I'm using an asset, by the way, that they put inside of the program for us. And you can see right here, this is 145 pages. We're not going through all 145 pages because, again, we're going to go inside of Digital Wealth Academy. I'm just using this as a highlight to highlight what's happened in the past week. Okay, some new testimonials they're showing us here. Let's see, I'm going to go past some of these pages fast because, again, this is not intended for us to look at each one of these pages. Okay. When I say, though, that this is one of the assets that they've given us, if you use Digital Wealth Academy and you wanted to put up a reel or put up something on your story, you could go grab one of these, any one of these pages and use it. Okay. Let's see, I want to scroll down really quick, the viral reel system, because I'm looking for something in particular, some more updated testimonials. Okay. Here we go. See, weekly training calls, 7 PLR products. Okay. 3 weeks ago, it was only 6 PLR products. So they've added yet another PLR product. Okay. And for those of you who don't know what a PLR product is, that's private rights to resell. So that allows you to, for example, if you want to put out an ebook and you know, the idea of designing an ebook from scratch is over the top, right? Especially if you're not a graphic designer, especially if you're not a writer. So these are books that are already done that you take and you customize and you brand so that you can have an ebook to sell. That's what that is. Okay. Now let me get down to, this is just a reminder to us that bi-weekly updates are in the content vault. Now look at this. Okay, because this has been updated. So right now, with the latest update, there are 36 modules. These are the 36 modules that we're going to take a look at. Okay, right now, again, we're just looking at this as an overview, but we're going to go inside of it in just a moment. This is the 36 modules that are updated. Okay. More testimonials that we can use. And it just keeps going and going and going. Okay. UGC course has also been updated inside of there. Okay. And what else is new? I know I'm going through some of the pages fast. Again, I'm not going to waste, but so I'm keeping my eye on the time because I want to use the majority of the time to be inside of Digital Wealth Academy, not just sitting here looking at the PDF. Okay. All right, here we go. So the way they have it broken down here is if you, and remember, we're focusing on changes from the last 7 days here. So if you purchase just DWA, the Digital Wealth Academy, they are recommending, you see here where it says has a minimum resale price of $497. So for us who sell it, this is the minimum that we can sell it for. We can't sell it for $397, $297. This is the minimum. If they find out that we are selling it, and if you buy it and you decide to sell it, if they find out that you're selling it for less than $497, then you'll be in breach of the contract. You won't be able to stay with them. Okay, so just DWA $497. And then here's another suggestion. So here, DWA bundle, that simply means if I add on coaching, some additional products or whatever, they're saying at a minimum, then mark it up at least $100. And I want to really emphasize that because I have seen DWA packaged with a lot of different coaches, and you may see it for 1,200, you may see it for 1,500, you may see it for, it depends. And the reason why you see those price points is because they may be pricing out the additional things that they are bundling with DWA, which is bringing it up to that price point. Okay. But DWA itself is within this realm. Again, we can't sell it for under $497. And at the minimum, if we add anything onto it, no lower than $597. That's how that works. Okay. Now, they also, which I think this happened before this past week. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I'm going down to around page 40 something. They do have payment plans. So when you this is the 7th PLR book that they just added, Sneaky Sales: The Art of Subtle Influence. That's the new PLR book that they just added. Okay. When you go to buy, okay, and I think this happened before a week ago, you can choose a payment plan. Okay, so you can choose Klarna, you can choose Afterpay, you can choose one of these payment plans. Alrighty. I think Afterpay is the new thing that was added. I think Klarna was already there. So that that flexibility is there. You see here, if you're in the U.S., you can go as low as 43. Outside of the U.S., I think it's a little more. It's like $160 or something like that if you're purchasing outside of the U.S. Okay. All right. So just in the past week, they updated modules. They added on a new PLR and a new option for a payment plan. This is a program that is constantly updated. Okay. I'm keeping my eye on my time because we're supposed to go inside, right? Okay. I'm excited. Okay. All righty. So let me just click over inside. And actually, just to make sure, I'm going to come off of share screen for a second because I want to make sure sometimes, depending on what you select with Zoom, people can't see the second screen. So I want to make sure that doesn't happen. All right. So now what you should be looking at on the top here is the Digital Wealth Academy. If you're not, you can put it in the chat if you don't see what I'm seeing on the screen. It is the same platform that RYL Abroad is in. You see I have RYL Abroad open right here. It's the same. So if you have if you're inside of RYL Abroad, which is free, and you decide to buy Digital Wealth Academy, all you have to do to switch communities is click right here where you see me hovering right now, and then just select Digital Wealth Academy. Bam, you're right there. Okay. All right. So if you're familiar with the school platform, and I don't want to spend time going over the school platform, it's pretty easy to navigate. To go inside of Digital Wealth Academy, you just click on Classroom. All right. Now, before I start clicking on these and we start with our walkthrough, let me just kind of just scroll down here. So I just really want you to see how much. And let me tell you, like I said, I'm not easily impressed. I'm not. I'm a curriculum designer by trade, by license and everything. And there's a second page. Okay. Yeah. And you see here, Spanish, Italian, German, Portuguese. I believe Digital Wealth Academy is in 6 languages now. 6 languages. Yeah. Okay, let's go back here. And before I go into the classroom, let me just point something out here. Look at the members that they have. Over 72,000, which is crazy. Okay. I hesitate to say this because I like to have my sources, but I know I saw somewhere where they are the #1 digital marketing program right now in history, like online, which is crazy because there's been some really successful programs. But again, what I'm excited about with this one is the consistent updates. The fact that, like I said, technology, everything is moving so fast, and they just keep the updates coming. All right, let's go behind the scenes here. So when you start out, you see here they have start here, and you have your videos to watch. The first thing I want to point out is that each one of the videos, and this one here, of course, is basic because it's just the start here part, right? But each one is super short. I don't think I have seen a video that's more than probably 8 minutes. So if you've ever bought an online program where you look at the module and you go, oh my God, this is going to be a 2 hour, it's like you got to think about what you got to do. If do I have to make dinner? Do I like what do I have to do before I start this? No, you can really get through this program in such bite-sized steps. And I thought that was such a well thought out thing to do. So it easily navigates you through, and each one of these videos are super, super short. Super short. Okay. So you have your start here that really just gets you acclimated to the program and to the platform. It does what it's supposed to do. And then, of course, it's going to go into mindset, which I know it may sound like oh, been there, done that. All these programs do this, but I got to tell you, this is probably one of the most important parts that people sometimes keep skipping. And then they wonder why they're not successful. And it's because they never work on that part. They never work on their mindset. And I'm sorry, it's no way you can skip it, but you're going to go back to it at some point if you want to move yourself off of the lily pad onto another one. Okay. Again, each one of these videos, and you see they put a lot into this section. Rightly so. Rightly so. Okay. It's needed. But each video is not going to take you an hour. It's not going to take you an hour. These are all short videos. All right. Some of these I'm going to click on because we're going to get into the nitty gritty. Start here in mindset. I can kind of, gloss over, not gloss over, but you know what I mean. Okay. Now, intro to digital marketing. For those of you who are, I'm not, yes, I want to say for those of you who are beginners, but with digital marketing, if I haven't learned anything, it's to always know that you don't know everything. Okay. And just to give you a little backdrop, when I decided that I was going to do 100% online business, I mean, no more brick and mortar. No, I'm not opening up a store. I'm not doing any of that anymore. I'm going to do 100% online business. I really thought it was going to be easy. I've been a software trainer for over 15 years. I'm a techie. I just thought it was going to be easy. And I will tell you, I'm not going to be the one to tell you it's so easy. What I will tell you, it's doable. It's doable, but you're going to have to kind of wipe the slate a bit in your mind of what you think you know and be willing to be open to learn some new things. You'll move a lot faster that way because it is some new learning that has to take place. It's a new way. It's a different way of doing business. If you've ever had a brick and mortar business, this is a different way of doing business. And that's just the reality. Sometimes I hate all the reels that's online that's talking about how fast they're doing everything and how fast they're making money and how fast and how fast and how fast. There are some things you can do very fast. But here's the thing that they don't tell you. There's foundation that you have to put in place. And then you start kind of gaining your time back, but you're going to put some foundational work in place, and that's just the reality. That's just a fact. Okay, to say that someone's just going to sit down and spend an hour and make $1 million in 30 days is just not realistic. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Okay, so intro to digital marketing. I was very impressed. Again, I'm a critic, right? I was very impressed with how they deliver the business. Okay. And again, Um, when we click on some of these, let me click on this one. Okay. I just want to scroll over. This one here, you see it when I go over it's 6 minutes. All of them are like that. They're giving you just enough for you to digest, And if you want to stop right there at that point because you're moving at your own pace, then you stop right there and you let that sit in and you make sure you grasp what you just learned, okay? Because excuse me, because they're giving it to you in really bite-sized pieces, okay? And I like the fact that especially in this module right here, that they put the fundamentals in, but I like the way they go through all of these problems. Okay. They thought this out. They thought it out. They didn't just phone it in. None of this did they just phone in. Here is your legal documents. So when you start promoting business, the terms and conditions that are required, here it is. You have it as a link, so you can use it as a link in the places that you need to, and a PDF. Everything's written out. You don't have to figure it out, okay? The foundation, this is where you get into your why, your niche, your target audience, how to put your story together, the V theory, okay? I can't remember her name, but I love the way she delivers. That's that section. Building trust with your audience. Okay. Will I confuse my audience? Because that's something that a lot of people say, especially if they've been online for the last 10 years and they've been putting up what they're having for lunch and, are they transitioning from a different career? Are people going to like go, oh, what is she doing? How do you manage that? Do you start a new page? Do you use your existing page? How do you figure out what's the right thing to do, where to start? They take all of that into consideration and it's all discussed. Okay. And we haven't even like gotten in, but I was like, oh my goodness. Okay, very good. Very good. Now, let me talk about this section in a cluster. You see here where it says bypass funnels with stand store, set up with system IO, funnels, of course, bypass funnels with beacons. And it says option 1, 2, 3, and 4 because you will probably, I didn't want to say it as a definitive because I could see it where 2 could be combined, but you probably will not use all 4. You will choose. So you may have clicked on someone's link in their bio on Instagram. Stand Store is super popular, super popular. I even have a Stand Store account. I don't even use it. I used to use it, and I love. I do like it. Don't get me wrong. The reason why I don't use it is not because I don't like it. Okay, Stand Store is super popular, and it's one of the easiest. Honestly, it is one of the easiest systems. Now, here's what I want to point out when it comes to how you set up your technology and how they train you to set it up. You'll notice again, you have all your videos, you have the person there. When you click on these and you go through, these also, look at this, 41 seconds. I don't know if you can hear her because she's loud in my ear when I click on it. This one is 41 seconds, guys. Subscription and pricing options. You click on her again. Let's see, how long is this? 2 minutes and 3 seconds. Why do I keep talking about the length of these videos? Because when it comes to online learning and when it comes to technology, a lot of times, especially if people are not a techie, they are like, they're just not sure. Am I going to really be able to put this all together? Am I going to be able to do it? And one of the things that impressed me with Digital Wealth Academy is that they knew to approach their videos from the learner's point of view. I don't need a video. If I'm not sure, if I'm not on stable ground of what I'm doing, I don't need a video. I don't need a 1 hour video. I don't need a video that has 20 steps at a time because I'm going to get lost. I need to take a break. I may get frustrated. So they give you one or two things. Get this done. So as you're going through, it's like, got it. Okay. All right. I understand that part. Got it. Okay. Now I get to this part, creating the account. Okay. I've done that. Got it. All right. So you got that sense of accomplishment and you're not wasting your time. They're not giving you a whole lot of crap you don't need. They're telling you this is what you need to know about this platform. Here is why it may be good for you. Here's how the pricing is going to work. This is how long you may have it for free. This is what you can do with it. And this is how you're going to create the account. Let's customize the account. Now let's add in your lead magnet, which they give you, okay? But each step, when it comes to this part, look at this. Here's the lead magnet. This is what you're going to click on. They're giving you two right here. So you can add both of them or you can add one of them because it's your business, right? But they're giving it to you. And again, I'm going to just click on it so she can start talking. This one is less than 5 minutes. So less than 5 minutes, you will walk through what she's telling you and you will add on one or two of the freebies. Now, connecting how to get paid. That's all they're going to tell you on that video is how to connect, how to get paid. That's it. I was like, there's some programs out there that could take some hints. But better yet, I don't know. Nobody's topping them. Okay. Adding on your PLR products. Okay. Short videos, and here's the product description examples. You're not having to figure it out. Here's the recommendations on the pricing. You know your audience. You know what audience you are going to try to reach with your particular business. So they're giving you a range. They're telling you, hey, you want to sell this particular item as a PLR guide, okay? Which I want to comment something about the guides in a second. But if you want to sell this for someone else to use and resell, here is the price point you can be in. Do not go lower than 40. Don't go higher than 80. You can play all in between there. Okay. Now, here's the terms and conditions. You want to make money. You want to also get into affiliate marketing. Awesome. It's a stream of income. So you can also become an affiliate under Stan Store. You use it, you can speak to it. So why not make a slight commission when you recommend it? Okay. Upgrading it, setting up your email flows. You get the gist. So whichever one of these that you choose, okay, they're going to walk you through. This happens to be one of choice, especially for people who want to get set up really fast and they're not that techie and it's super simple. This is like so simple, okay? Systems.io, I also have an account. Look, I'm a techie head, so I just play with stuff. And I've actually sold items through System.io. This one here, not really for the beginner. I will tell you that. Not really for the beginner. I would bypass that maybe later on. This is why I could see where maybe some things can get combined, because Systems.io has some features depending on what business you have. If you want to run like an evergreen webinar or something, they have some features that you may be interested in. But if you're not a true techie, don't start with System.io. Funnels, of course, not for beginners either. I'm super, super, super familiar with this platform, and there are a lot of digital marketing agencies that use the white label of the company that puts out this platform. So yeah, but not for the beginner. Not for the beginner. Has some pretty good features depending on your business. If you're running an agency, I would say go with Funnels, of course. If you're going to run a digital marketing agency of any sort, Funnels, of course, is going to be your go-to. Okay. If you want easy peasy sales, you can stick with Stand Store or you can go with Beacons. I happen to love Beacons. I'm with Beacons. So when you go to I don't know if you could see it. I just clicked over to my mobile page. That's on Beacons. Okay. Let's get back over here. There we go. Okay. But again, you're not picking all of these, but with the single price of the 497 or the 597, they took the time to give you the setup for all of it. So it's not about, they're not telling you what kind of business to run, how to run your business. They're just giving you in the Digital Wealth Academy all of the tools for whatever kind of online business you want to run. Now, here's the caveat I wanted to say regarding the guides, the books, the ebooks, the PLR books, because I've been referring to all of them just as PLR books. But now, just looking at this so far from a high level view, let's say I'm not interested in selling PLR guides. I'm not interested in reselling Digital Wealth Academy, but I have an online business and I need to do better with it. I need to know how to market it better. Okay? This course is still good just for the business owner that just wants to use it for their existing business. And here's why. After you get past that, look what we start getting into. Email marketing. Every online business needs email marketing. Every online business. Okay. So you have a section on email marketing. Okay. What do we have after that? Okay. This is the MRR masterclass. So this really teaches you how to resell Digital Wealth Academy and what an MRR is all about. Okay. Your pre-launch. So if you've never done a launch for digital marketing, there's all your pre-launch. What's a pre-launch? How do you break it down? Day 3 and counting. Day 2, 24 hours. What should you be doing? And what should you be doing on launch day? It's all there. Okay. Now, getting back to just that business owner. Okay, I pointed out that you have email marketing, but then you have branding guide. That's good for anybody that has an online business, whether they want to sell PLR or Digital Wealth Academy or not. Branding online is huge. Attraction marketing. How do you get in front of the people that you want to market to? Okay, that's there. Selling in stories. Everybody is selling on social media, but I got to tell you, because I'm fresh off of Instagram's and mini chats 2-day conference, 2-day event. I'm fresh off of it. So one of next week's events is the highlights from that. So I'll be sharing everything. But I got to tell you, the one thing that I am really getting into the core of my business with is that it's a difference selling on stories, selling through TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, posts. Each one is the algorithm is set up differently. It's set up very differently, and that point has really been ingrained in my brain. So Digital Wealth Academy has really separated out things for us, and you're going to start seeing. So here they have a module just on selling in stories. Okay. So that's what this module is all about. Not selling as in a reel, not selling um, on TikTok. That is strictly Instagram stories. How are you going to get sales with them? How are you going to sell in your DMs? Okay. Oh my goodness, I'm going to be doing a lot in the RYL abroad community on selling in DMs. Okay, but that's a very different marketing path than selling in stories. And both of these is just about systems. It's just about systems. That's all. That really is all. It's just setting up the foundation and getting your systems in place. So, selling in DMs, here we go. The game plan, the mindset, knowing your product, icebreaker, Just everything's there. Everything's there. And let's keep going. Faceless. This is like the new buzzword. Okay, you don't have to show up online. You can sell and make money with faceless accounts. So of course, they're going to give us they're going to give us what we need if that's what we want to do. You want to set up faceless, and let me tell you, they give us so many assets. Um, and when I say assets, guys, I'm talking about reels. I'm talking about stock images. I mean, we're all familiar with pixels and some of the formats, but they actually had some resources that I knew nothing about. And if you looked at my bookmarks, I need to clean out my bookmarks. I have thousands of bookmarks. So I thought my ear was really to the ground. They gave me some new ones. They gave me some new ones, guys. Let me tell you. Okay, let's keep going. So if you are interested in setting up a faceless account, there it is. Selling in DMs, there it is. Selling in your stories, there it is. Doesn't mean you have to do all three. Does not mean you have to do all three. You may just become a whiz at selling in your DMs and that's it. Like, hey, I don't need this and I don't need that. It's all up to you. It is your business. But the point is, this is how much value is inside of Digital Wealth Academy. That's the point. Here's the digital marketing for men, which I had not seen in anybody's program, nobody's program. Okay. So they have a whole thing for guys. All right. Yeah. They operate from a different side of their brain. So there it, there it is. Okay. Navigating Instagram. All right. So like some of you may Instagram may not be your platform. You may be a Facebook person, like through and through, a Facebook person. Me, I will never go I'll, I'll go on Facebook once a year. I don't like Facebook. Whatever your platform is, watch this. If it's not Instagram, even though they have navigating Instagram, they also are going to have TikTok and the other ones too. Okay. A viral reel system. You want to really bump up your reels? There's a viral reel system. Let's click on that one. There we go. All right. Videos are still going to be short because they're giving you what you need to take action. Bottom line. Bottom line. I can't tell you. I was up and running when I bought Digital Wealth Academy. What made me put Launch Accelerator down and aside, I was like, I don't have to reinvent the wheel, is because within a day or two, I already had everything up and running. I was like, I've never seen anything that could get somebody up and going this fast. Okay. CapCut editing. CapCut is super, super popular with people. So, and I know why. So there, if you need a module on editing in CapCut, if TikTok is your jam, there's TikTok. Okay. If Pinterest is your jam. So what's the point? It's not that you got to use all of these. You don't have to do stories and DMs and this. I don't want you to be overwhelmed. I'm just giving you the walkthrough so that you can see the value that's inside of Digital Wealth Academy. Because I know about 5 programs you would have to buy to get what's in this one, and none of them are even marked at no $4 or $5.97, and that's the reality. And they certainly don't update them every month. These are programs that were done and they're selling, and some of them has been selling for over 12 months. They're not updating them like this. They're just not. They're just not. And I'm not knocking them. Everybody do their thing. You know, I'm just saying in my experience, um, to have so much under one roof. Okay. So you have TikTok, you have Pinterest. Now, Content Vault. Let's click on that. Remember, I said there was multiple languages. So there's all your different languages. So you can sell internationally if you want to. Okay. Um, Look at this. Inside DWA testimonials, because once they verify all their testimonials, and let me tell you, they're like really big on on verifying everything. You have to send in proof. When you say, I hit a certain amount in sales, or whatever, it's actually vetted through um, their back office or whatever. And so if they catch people inflating things, if they put up a DWA testimonial, they tell you you're free to use it because it's been vetted. This is something, it's legit. Okay. DWA news, but all of these you can click on and you can use any of these, refer to any of these. Okay. Let's keep going. PLR Vault. You want to sell PLR products, or you want to just use them for your own business or whatever for the information. Here they all are. Okay. I will go ahead and let's just click on one. Let's click on one so that you can see how you use it. So when you click on it, you see it says, you want to use this template as a new design for a new design, and it opens up in Canva. If you have a free version of Canva, I would really encourage you to get a paid Canva account. I've had mine for so long now. I don't know what it costs. I think I heard it's around $15 a month if you're going monthly. I go annual, so I think I pay. This is this is sad. I don't know what I pay. I think I pay like it's under $200 for the year. I'm sure it's under 200 for the year. Okay. So once you open it, here it is. Here's your resale rights terms. Okay. This part right here, they're telling you how to, you read through this and they're telling you how to use it, if you're going to be reselling it, and they're encouraging you to make changes. They're encouraging you to, change it to your color scheme. They actually tell you in that little fine print writing, which I'm not going through, they tell you what pages to go to make sure that you do certain changes to. Just follow the guide. Just follow what they're telling you to do. And then once you do that, you have a guide. Like if I don't want that to be the color of my pages, I could come here, make all my pages white, change them all to white. That's simple. Okay. Canva is very, very easy. Not hard. If you need help with it, come over to RYL Abroad community and we can always do Canva sessions over there. Okay. All righty. But that's how easy it is to get your guides customized. Take their name, logo off or whatever, put yours on, rename them and what have you. Just make whatever changes that you need to make. Okay. Let's go back here. Still looking under the hood. I think I'm doing okay on time. Here, where was I? Navigating Instagram. Here, they do have a module, as you can see, on Canva Essentials. Here's more on Reels, content creation. Guys, it's still going. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot, and it's not a lot for no reason. That's what I like about it. Otherwise, I got to tell you, I've never come on and wanted to do a Zoom about programs, courses, because they're just okay. So they do have a module on Canva, CapCut, TikTok, Pinterest, PLR Vault, 101 free ebook ideas. So they do have in here, if you want to create your own PLR guide, they actually have a module in here that tells you how you go and create your own. Create your own guide that you sell, or create a PLR guide that you can sell. Both are in here on how to do that. Okay. And if you're not sure of what ideas, here's 101 ideas. There's also prompts that you can use in Chat GPT that are great, that gives you ideas. If I see a need for like walking through in the RYL Abroad community, like creating a guide, e-guide, like starting from Chat GPT and just how to do it all, we could always do that kind of stuff in there. Okay. Now let's go to page 2 because we're not done. Creating your own digital product. Okay. Remember, I said they told you how to do it. This is exactly what I was talking about. Okay. Creating your Canva account, your template, your ebook cover, all of that's in here. Okay. Look at this using ChatGPT. You don't even need me to show you. Okay. I used to do those workshops in the UK last year on how to do that. Okay. Affiliate marketing. I'm going to say don't skip this one. This is a stream of income. You just don't want to skip. Okay. So they actually have a module on affiliate marketing, choosing, finding your program's product, doing low ticket items, high ticket items, automations of it, the whole thing. So if you just want, if you bought Digital Wealth Academy just to get into affiliate marketing, it'll pay for itself, right? Okay, let's keep going. We're on page 2. UGC course. Okay, a UGC course, really? Yeah, unbelievable, unbelievable, unfreaking believable. That's in here too. So if this is your thing, I applaud people who really work this UGC market. That's user generated content. I really applaud people who can do this because they are just hot in demand. And if you just want to set yourself up as a UGC content creator, here's the module you will come to. You can bypass most of that other stuff and just come right here and be a UGC creator and make money. Okay. So it's no single way. If you're gathering where this is going, is no single way inside of the Digital Wealth Academy. It's showing you multiple ways to make money online. Faceless accounts, UGC, affiliate marketing, selling in DMs, selling on Pinterest, selling on TikTok. Nobody is saying you have to do it a certain way. You pick how you want to do it. You choose. Choose what works for you. Okay? And to keep it going, full business automations. Now, me being the founder of RYL Abroad and being all about location independence, and if you don't know, I'm going to share this, okay? I'm on a quest to have a 10-hour work week. I'm not there yet. But if you're kind of following me, you know that that's my thing. I want to have a 10-hour work week. I just don't want to work hard. I'm sick and tired of working. I just want money coming in and I want to love what I'm doing and I want to travel and I want to buy houses and I want to decorate houses. That's what I want to do with my life. So, full business automation, just automation, anything, and me showing up when I need to show up, that's my jam. That's my jam right now. Okay. So they didn't miss on that one. Selling on Facebook, if Facebook is your thing, maintaining momentum and loyal customers, monetizing, which is yeah, monetizing mentorship, okay, which is an awesome module to have in here. Sales mastery, because a lot of people think sales is a bad thing, and I don't know why, because nothing happens without a sale being made. Okay, we survive, we live off of buying something. Somebody is selling something to us at all times. That's just reality. Men's branding essentials, legal protection for your business. Hello. Okay. They actually have someone talking to us about how to protect ourselves legally doing online business. That is a first that I've seen in anybody's course. Okay. And lastly, it goes into the different modules in the different languages here. And let me just keep going down here. If you want DWA merchandise, recorded training calls, FAQs, and tech support. So, guys, I just took you under the hood. Now, let's just click quickly because I'm like 4 more minutes. Quickly, this is the calendar. So, there's events that go on, there's trainings that go on, Q&A calls that go on. Okay. Oh, almost 73,000 members. Okay, that you can see here, legitimate bona fide members. 432 are online right now as we are on this call. Okay, so this is not for the faint of heart. This is no joke. This is a legitimate online academy, the Digital Wealth Academy. Okay, so that said, let me just do a stop share right here. And I want to make sure I can, let's see here if I can show you. I don't see it. I don't see it. Okay. So I would, let me just make sure I come back on screen. I don't even know that I ever took myself off screen. But anyway, guys, I hope you can see Digital Wealth Academy is no joke. Combine that with RYL Abroad, and I think you have everything you need to have financial stability and location independence. Because as you know, RYL Abroad, redesigning your life to move abroad. The reason why I had to bring a component in to take care of the financial part is because the reason why most people aren't traveling as much, aren't living outside of the US, aren't buying international property, aren't living the life that they want to live is always comes down to money. It always comes down to a lack of money. And so I believe with Digital Wealth Academy, that takes that problem off of the table so that you can design out the life that you want to live. Whether you want to have multiple homes, whether you want to stay here in the US, live abroad, um, be a digital nomad, no one has to tell you where to be, what time to be there, and or any of that. You can actually map out your life however you want. Okay, and that is what RYL Abroad is all about, and that's and Digital Wealth Academy is giving us, you and I, it's giving us the tools. Actually, it cuts down with all of the information that's in there. It's cutting down the time, the stress, um, the money that you may use to pay out for freelancers. It's cutting all of that down tremendously, tremendously. You can map out your goals, and I guarantee you, you get started and you will see a difference in your first quarter, your first 3 months. You will see results. This is a program that will definitely pay for itself. What, in 10 days? It will pay for itself. Okay. So I hope that you were equally as impressed as I was when I first went inside of the Digital Wealth Academy. And I hope that you decide to join me on this RYL journey. And we will definitely be sharing more. I will actually have some workshops inside of RYL Abroad where we can actually, maybe take one of the PLR guides and do like a live workshop together and customizing it. Just do some things together and encourage each other as we grow and go. Oh, that might be a slogan I start using. Anyway, thank you for joining me. Thank you um, for any questions that I will definitely check the chat and also send in questions with RYL Abroad. If you happen to run across this video and you have not joined RYL Abroad, please join. The community is free. We're looking to grow. My goal is to have people in RYL Abroad living all over the world, just living and doing whatever they want to do with the freedom that they deserve without the financial worries. Okay. Again, thank you so much. And I'm going to say, have a great evening.